Sonic, you finally found your family.
Try to keep up.
Hello, Internet. In today's video, we're diving into an amazing and surprising adventure brought to us by our favorite hedgehog in his new movie, Sonic 3. But what happened at the end? Is Dr. Robotnik coming back? And what do the post-credit scenes mean? We'll cover all of that here today on the channel. We'll analyze the movie, and I'll tell you everything that's coming in Sonic 4. Ready? But first, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel to help us grow. Let's get started. Sonic 3 delivers a brand new story about Team Sonic. This time they face Shadow, a black hedgehog with incredible powers. But the new rival proves so powerful that our heroes must form an alliance with Dr. Robotnik. Things take an even darker turn when a new villain emerges. Robotnik's grandfather, who manipulates everyone to execute a sinister plan. He's created a massive weapon called the Eclipse Cannon and is about to fire it at Earth. Our heroes must do whatever it takes to stop him. The movie ends with a split in loyalties. Dr. Robotnik turns against his grandfather, while Shadow abandons his thirst for revenge thanks to Sonic's intervention. The conclusion showcases a redemption arc where both Shadow and Eggman sacrifice their lives to stop the Eclipse Cannon and save the Earth. Now let's break it down. Sonic 3 borrows several elements from the 2001 video game Sonic Adventure 2. You could even say the movie is an adaptation of that storyline. In the game, we were introduced to the entire Shadow and Maria plotline. We also saw the Eclipse Cannon and an ending nearly identical to the one in the film. The game concludes with Sonic and Shadow using the Chaos Emeralds to achieve their super forms, and together stopping the Eclipse Cannon. Interestingly, the movie features Agent Rockwell, played by Jane Breaking Bad. This character seems to be a human version of Rui, another character from Sonic Adventure 2. She plays a significant role. Moreover, both the film and the game share the same ending. In both, Shadow sacrifices his life to save Earth. Now let's talk about the post-credit scenes. In the first scene, Sonic is attacked by robotic creatures identical to him. These robots surround Sonic, but he is saved by a friendly-looking pink creature. What's going on here? First, those robots are Metal Sonic, a classic video game character. He is one of Dr. Eggman's many creations. As for the pink girl, she's Amy Rose, another iconic franchise character. In the games, she's a huge Sonic fan who always tries to become his girlfriend. This scene clearly indicates that both characters will play a central role in the next movie, Sonic 4. But before we go any further, let's answer the big question. Will there actually be a Sonic 4? Absolutely, yes. This was confirmed even before Sonic 3 premiered. The next film is already in pre-production and is set to release in 2027. What can we expect in this movie? Based on the post-credit scene, the most logical assumption is that Sonic 4 will adapt the 1993 video game Sonic CD. In that game, we meet Amy Rose and Metal Sonic for the first time. I'm confident about this because Sonic 3 was an adaptation of Sonic Adventure 2. With this context, it's clear the production is aiming to adapt as much as possible from the video games. The logical next step is for Sonic 4 to explore the Sonic CD storyline. But what is the story of Sonic CD? In this game, the plot revolves around the appearance of a new planet called Little Planet. The jewels there, known as Time Stones, are seized by Dr. Robotnik to conquer the planet. As you might guess, these stones allow Robotnik to travel through time, and he uses this power to go into the planet's past and conquer it from the beginning. When Sonic arrives, he finds a world completely dominated by Robotnik and must travel to the past to stop him and change the future. Of course, in this adventure, he is helped by Amy Rose, and his main rival is Metal Sonic. As you can tell, the Sonic CD storyline is fascinating and could be perfectly adapted into a time travel movie. Now for another question, is Eggman coming back? As we know, the villain died at the end of the third movie, redeeming himself for all his past wrongdoings. For now, there are no clues or post-credit scenes suggesting he survived. However, it's always possible to bring him back. Remember, in the world of cinema, there's a rule. If they don't show the character's body on screen, it means they can come back. It's true that Eggman was at the center of an explosion, but he could have easily survived somehow with the help of his technology. Personally, I wouldn't bring the character back because his ending was perfect. He redeemed himself and corrected his past mistakes. Bringing him back as a villain would feel like a step backward. On the other hand, in a time travel story, they could bring Eggman back from another timeline. This would be a smart way to preserve his sacrifice while expanding the narrative. And what about Shadow? The movie ends with him sacrificing himself to stop the Eclipse cannon. However, the second post-credit scene makes it clear that he survived. In this scene, we see Shadow's wristbands on the ground, and he appears to pick them up. Shadow has a lot of potential for exploration in a standalone movie or even an animated series. He's a darker character, which would allow for a different approach compared to the original trilogy. Before we wrap up, let's talk about the movie's message. Sonic 3 explores how someone's environment can shape their personality. Shadow and Sonic have very different origin stories, but the film shows that friends and family can make all the difference. Additionally, the movie addresses themes of revenge and redemption, showcasing how these affect the characters. In the end, the message is clear. We all need support, no matter how strong we are. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, it would mean the world to me if you left a like. That would be legendary. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks for listening. This is Top Zone, and I'll see you in the next video.
What did you do?
What I had to.